All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live, and boy, oh boy, do we have a lot to talk about. I know I've been missing in action, and I kind of probably forgot how to do this, but we got to talk, and I'll tell you guys all about that in just a minute. But we got to talk about what's going on right now with Elon Musk. Democrats are melting down and calling for violence against Elon Musk. They just had a huge protest at the Capitol. And all around Washington, D.C., Democrats are running wild, threatening Elon Musk because of what he has exposed and what DOGE has been exposing. Now, what DOGE has been exposing, it's been crazy. An arrest may be coming very, very soon. We got protests happening in Los Angeles and all over Texas over the migrant situation. Hispanics are burning the American flag. Other Hispanic Americans are going after them. We've got a lot to talk about. Hakeem Jeffries is also calling for people to take the streets because there has been a government takeover. So I'm going to show you the videos of proof of these Democrats losing their minds and literally calling for violence, saying some crazy things about Elon Musk and Donald Trump and about the DOGE and what the Department of Government Efficiency has found. So I love you guys. It has been absolutely crazy what's been going on. I needed to take a break for me and my family. I got a lot of things going on personally, but I've been staying back and really watching what's been going on to this country. And I have been very disappointed in the left. But again, how can you be disappointed in Democrats when this is what Democrats do? So let me show you. Let's start off with this video. Make sure to smash the like button real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure that we're all good to go here. We are back. And I got to show you what Ayanna Pressley just did in front of everybody. Take a listen.
Agitating. We will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets. Elon Musk is a
We will see you in the streets, in the courts. And of course, she's next to Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters is another one who has been notoriously known for calling on violence against specifically Trump supporters. So that's why I want you guys to watch it. This just happened literally moments ago.
Agitating. We will see you in the courts, in Congress, in the streets. Elon Musk is a Nazi nutball baby. A godless, lawless billionaire who no one elected. Elon, this is the American people. This is not your trashy Cybertruck that you can just dismantle, pick apart, and sell the pieces of.
Now, why are they panicking like this? Now, let me show you a little bit more. Here's Elizabeth Warren as well. Elizabeth Warren has been panicking about Elon Musk as well. All the Democrats are.
In the building behind me, Elon Musk is seizing power from the American people. We are here to fight back.
Again, they're speaking about fighting, taking over the streets. I hear some more Democrats like Chuck Schumer take a listen to this.
I'm going to stand with you in this fight, and we will win. We will win. We will win. We will win. We will win.
Now, if this isn't cringe, and if this is just like they're melting down like never before. Again, they're melting down over DOGE and USA ID. Now, USA ID, we're going to dive into that real quick. Make sure to, once again, smash the like button. This is my first video back in like a week. So if you guys could smash that like button right now, we got a lot to talk about. Let's actually go here real quick. Speaking of Chuck Schumer, he was in Congress losing his mind and basically fearing that DOGE is not only going to shut down USA ID, but it might shut down the IRS. Take a listen.
We also know this is just the beginning. If DOGE attacks USA ID today, then you can be sure they'll move on to another target tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it'll be the Postal Service or the IRS or even the Social Security Administration. They could be next. Or maybe our national security agent.
Guys, let's go after the IRS. What's wrong with that? I've never seen anything like this before. Here is Hakeem Jeffries, also somebody who called for people to take the streets. Hakeem Jeffries is one of those people literally last week who was calling for people to take the streets against Elon Musk and against Trump supporters because they voted for this. Now, again, there's a lot being exposed here, a lot. Thank you so much, Renee, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. These people are panicking. They're telling their supporters that they should be panicking. Meanwhile, USAID is corruption, money laundering. It's literally the welfare, white collar welfare. And they want the American people, the American voters, to look at this a certain other way. Yeah, they're fear-mongering their supporters to take the streets, just like the migrant situation. It's no different, but this is crazy. Take a listen.
At the same time, they are raiding the government, attempting to steal taxpayer money. That's what the situation at the Treasury Department is all about. We will introduce the Stop the Steal Act in short order to prevent unlawful access with respect to the Department of Treasury's payment system connected to people who are trying to steal personal, sensitive, and confidential information related to Social Security recipients, Medicare recipients, taxpayers, businesses, non-for-profits, veterans, and everyday Americans. It's unacceptable, unconscionable, and un-American.
Again, here's Donald Trump. Donald Trump made a huge announcement against the Democrats that are basically fear-mongering individuals, as you can hear. I'm telling you guys, this is crazy. This is crazy. Look what he's saying. Now they're mad. Yes, this is live, guys. I'm live right now. Yes, I know. I'm back. It feels good to be back. It feels good to talk about all this stuff, but this is so crazy. You got these guys fear-mongering and telling people to take the streets over the fact that they are being exposed. These government agencies, these NGOs, everybody's getting exposed. Here's Donald Trump's announcement about Elon Musk. This made Democrats lose their mind even more.
Secretary,
it doesn't seem to work. On Elon Musk, how often are you talking to him? And have there been ideas that he's brought to you that you've said, oh, no, wait a minute, this is going a little too far?
Well, many ideas, but look, he's done a great job. Look at all the fraud that he's found in this US AID. It's a disaster what the people, radical left lunatics, they have things that nobody would have even believed. The whole thing with 100 million spent on you know what, with money going to all sorts of groups that shouldn't deserve to get any money. With the money, I'd like to see what the kickbacks are. How much money has been kicked back? Who would spend that kind of money to some of the things that you read about and I read about and I see every night in the news and every morning when I read the papers? Who would spend money for that? I would say this, the people that got all that money, are they kicking it back to the people that gave it from government? No, that's, to me, very, very corrupt. The real question is, how much of a kickback has there been? And one of the things I want to investigate rapidly, because I've never seen anything to this extent, the train that's being built between Los Angeles and San Francisco is the worst managed project I think I've ever seen, and I've seen some of the worst. Billions and billions, hundreds of billions of dollars over budget. In fact,
can I ask you guys a question? Is this what we voted for? I just want to know, is this what we voted for? This is what I voted for. I voted to know. Thank you so much for your donations, guys. I voted to know where the money is going. The Department of Government Efficiency is finding so much fraud that these people now are calling for you to take the streets because they're being exposed. This is exactly what I voted for. God, there is so much going on that we got to talk about. But I really want to talk about this. This is what I voted for. There is a cash cow happening that is being exposed by Elon Musk. My heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you, Elon, because these people are so frauded. Again, take a look at Hakeem Jeffries. Hakeem Jeffries says he wants to push against Donald Trump's agenda and wants to push against Elon Musk's agenda. Take a look.
We are going to fight it legislatively. We're going to fight it in the courts, and we're going to fight it in the streets.
What does that mean? You're going to fight it in the streets. You're giving people a bad idea. Now, again, I remember when I got demonetized on YouTube because YouTube told me, again, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. YouTube told me, you will not be paid anymore last year. They took my livelihood away, and they said, you're not going to be paid because you're being incendiary. You're sparking your viewers. You're harming your viewers. You're making them aggressive. Me? No, not me. These guys are being exposed because of so much corruption in the government. These Democrats and some Republicans, but mostly Democrats. And me? Come on, man, not me. Okay, let me show you guys this real quick because we got to talk about USAID. What is USAID? Why are they melting down so much? Right? USAID is the most important conversation to have up to this date. Hold on real quick. I want to mute myself here, and I want to get to this because there's so much to talk about. Again, we got 2,000 people. I'm telling you, come on, man. Bro, they demonetized me because they said I was trying to spark violence, but these people could say, oh, we're going to fight it in the streets. Go to the streets. Go to the streets. Look at what they've done to people's mentalities. Look what they've done. They have incited all these Hispanics, and me as a Hispanic person. I'm looking at them burning the American flag, blocking traffic. They have implemented so much fear of this administration that is wild. But let's go to USAID real quick. What is it? Because this is what the biggest story in the world is today. And I want to find the perfect video that explains what USAID is. Because I found one earlier, but let's go here real quick. USAID, Elon Musk. So I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this. Let's go here real quick.
Donald Trump has deputized Elon Musk to head this agency that's designed to eliminate waste, as the White House sees it. Wasteful spending, unnecessary spending. And so when the people that are part of this effort that Donald Trump has created after he won the election went to USAID, and it's happened in other agencies too, you see almost this physical resistance, like, how dare you come into our realm? You don't run us. You're just the elected part of the government. We're this agency that exists independent of you. Where does this mentality come from that they have this right to pursue their own agenda independent of any elected officials or elected parts of the government?
Well, the entire agency exists as a carefully constructed lie. And just like James Clapper and John Brennan and Leon Panetta, these are the holders of the great American, closet of skeletons of state secrets. And you don't just hand that over to a random taxi cab driver because 51% of the population elected him because he does funny TikTok dances. What I'm trying to say here is if you remember the recalcitrance around sharing intelligence with President Trump, both in his 2016 presidential run and then again in the lead up to the 2024 election, I think what's happening at USAID is essentially an echo of that, which is that USAID is supposed to be untouchable. Yeah.
So as you can hear that from Mike Benz, explains this so much better in this video right here. Let's take a look. And thank you so much for your donations, guys. How many likes do we got? Let's get all these likes up right now. Come on, guys. We're back. Here we go.
This by now should be a familiar picture to people who've been subbed for a while, where I've described the inside of the blob. Now, what's going on in this picture for people who are new here or just to freshen up for folks who need a reminder? This describes our trifecta of foreign policy establishments. And again, foreign policy just means the American empire instead of the American homeland. We are an empire that stretches the globe. We must manage our empire affairs, our vassal states, our markets. And so we have three big agencies in the government that do that. And none of these agencies are allowed to operate at home. Those are the State Department for U.S. national interests, the Defense Department, the Pentagon for national security, and our intelligence community, which provides covert or plausibly deniable assistance on national interest grounds or national security grounds. National security grounds meaning a military threat. National interest, if you remember, it's we want it, we got it. National interest means anything. Does it make us richer? Do we want it? Okay. Now, the part that I've left out of this to avoid confusion is a big old entity right in the middle of them. That entity is USAID.
Look at this. Department of Defense, Central Intelligence Agency, all controlled by one, USAID. Now, you want to know why these people are panicking. Yeah, Trump did pull the plug. Guys, we're living in such a crazy time. Is the stream good? Hold on, let's make sure that the connection is good on this, because the information that we're getting is just so big, which is why Democrats are out on the streets calling to take over the streets because of Elon Musk. So we're good. You guys can hear me. Everything is good. Stream is good. Okay, beautiful. Let's keep going.
Now, USAID was created in the early 1960s by President John F. Kennedy because the American empire had been tripping over itself for some time. Because when we set up the CIA in 1947 and we reframed the Department of War to the Department of Defense in 1947, and we began this creation, really expansion, dramatic expansion of the American empire abroad, outside, we had the DOD doing international development work, so to speak, for military reasons. We had the State Department doing international development work, if you will, humanitarian work, supporting local institutions for national interest reasons. And we had the CIA doing its own thing. So they were all tripping over each other. The Pentagon, the State Department, and the CIA were all tripping over each other. There was no centralized agency to coordinate all the different reasons that we run money into foreign countries to influence the course of events in those countries. Again, they all face outward. They're supposed to. What is USAID? When people hear the name USAID, they focus on aid. They focus on the...
This is not aid. This is not aid.
on thinking like it's humanitarian work. But aid is not actually in the name of USAID. USAID stands for the United States Agency for International Development, not aid. It's not a charity. And international development is simply capacity building.
Guys, there's so much going on. Let me play this last video.
There's probably no entity in the government that is more of an entrenched power center of unelected bureaucrats with less accountability, less oversight than USAID. They funnel money to their cronies all over the world through a swampy network of NGOs, non-governmental organizations, and cutouts, including potentially some very troubling elements of focusing on things like regime change and destabilizing foreign countries. But this is not about America's interests. Donald Trump is courageously restoring democracy. Article 2 of the executive branch vests all power by the Constitution.
So let me get this straight. I think I rounded it all up. For those who are coming in here for the first time, Democrats losing their minds, telling you to take the streets, telling their supporters, take the streets, take the streets. We have an unelected bureaucrat, Elon Musk. So let me get this straight. They're saying that Elon Musk is unelected and taken over the government because Elon Musk has been elected to run a company inside of the White House, made up by them, which is called Department of Government Efficiency, where they target where the government is spending, or, you know, where the taxpayer dollars are going, right? They're basically auditing the government, which is something that we needed. Democrats are mad that we, the American people, are finding through Elon Musk that USAID is actually, again, the circle between all CIA, Department of Defense. They're the ones that are basically dismantling countries, facing outward, using our taxpayer dollars to do what? Interesting. Carolyn, is this how you say her name? I want to make sure I get this right. Carolyn Leavitt. Leavitt or Leavitt. She had a huge announcement. Again, here we go. This was a beautiful announcement here.
You're watching live coverage.
Through USAID over the past several years, these are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either, and that's exactly what Elon Musk has been tasked by President Trump to do, to get the fraud, waste, and abuse out of our federal government. Thank you, guys.
Again, White House press secretary, 27 years old. Guys, this is what they're melting down about? This is what they're melting down about. Oh, I'm entertained now. I'm super entertained about this reaction. Again, the reaction was to do a huge protest outside. You have Elizabeth Warren, you have Chuck Schumer, you have Maxine Waters, you have all the dinosaur Democrats melting down over an unelected official, finding that you are funding unelected officials. Yo, it's crazy. It's wild. You can't make this up. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate you. It's an update that I had to give you guys because I couldn't stay back anymore. I'm back, and I'm going to be posting a lot more. So make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn that notification bell on, because there's a lot more to talk about, because there's a lot going on right now. A lot of things are coming out. Trump literally made a huge announcement earlier today, basically saying that he wrote a note to the White House if his life is ever taken, specifically by Iran, what was in that note, what he wants them to do, Israel, it's a lot of things are going on. And I told you guys, it's probably going to get ugly before it gets beautiful. It's going to get ugly before it gets beautiful. A lot of people just got to be patient. He just inherited literally 4 years of a mess. We don't even know who's in this country. We're figuring it out. There's a lot of things I don't like. There's a lot of things I do like. But man. By the way, her name is pronounced like Carolina. So Carolyn. All right. So I said Carolyn Leavitt. It's Caroline Leavitt. Nice. Thank you so much for that update. She's really good. So far, what I've seen from her, untouchable. She's really good, especially she's my age. So my age, working as the White House press secretary. Shout out to her. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to be back in a bit with bigger and better updates. Once again, if you could smash the like button, share this video all over X. Thank you so much to my moderators. Somebody said, I'm the bad guy. How am I the bad guy, man? Trust me. Somebody said, where have you been? You've been missing the craziness. Trust me, I have not missed anything. I've not missed anything. I've literally just been watching, and I've taken personal family time off. As you guys know, I'm working on a move to Texas, which is not easy. I'm mentally preparing myself to finally leave New York, closing on the house this month. So please be patient with me, guys. I will get to the videos. Trust me, we're back and we're better than ever. I'm going to try to give you guys 2 to 3 videos a day. And if I'm missing, then you know that I'm just literally working because I'm just trying to work on this move. So again, don't be mad at me, guys. I promise you, I'm just working on a move, packing things up, knowing where things are going to go, all these different things. This stuff I should be out of here by April or May or before that. So I'm just getting things started. So again, I love you guys. Smash the like button, turn that notification bell on. We will be back with another live stream today. So pay attention to that. I love you guys.